Hey everybody, it's Lori the Frugal Mom. I'm coming to you with a yummy copycat recipe. One of my favorite soups is Panera's broccoli cheddar soup. I do treat myself once in a while when I don't have time to make a whole pot, but it's so expensive. I could probably make the whole pot for the cost of one bowl, so that is what I am doing tonight. And I'm utilizing some food pantry ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I doubled the recipe and I will link it here for you underneath, is I melted a stick of non-salted butter. I doubled the recipe, by the way. And then I sauteed until they were translucent and soft. A half of a cup, no, I'm sorry, a whole chopped onion. Sorry, guys. And then after I did that, I added a half of a cup of regular flour, and then I just kept it moving over the heat for about 2 to 3 minutes until it was combined. And then I added 4 cups of chicken stock. Now, it could be chicken stock from a carton, it could be something you have homemade, it could be bone broth, it could be bouillon that you made, it could be better than bouillon. Any kind of chicken stock / broth that you've got, that will work. And then I added 4 cups of half and half. If you don't have half and half, it'll also work with whole milk. So I am just whisking it. I'm waiting for it to come to a boil, and then I'm going to add my beautiful broccoli. So this called for 3 cups. I'm using 6 cups since I'm doubling it. And then I have 6 cups of, well, this isn't shredded because I think I explained to you guys I can't shred because of a hand injury. So I just cubed it. It's close to being shredded. This is cheddar. This is from some food pantry cheddar that I got. So there it is right there. And it is, like I said, this is 6 cups worth. And then I have my matchstick carrots somewhere. Let me go get them and I'll show them to you. But there's the rest of my broccoli. Whoops. Yep. So I've got all those matchstick carrots. Now, the reason why they look like this is basically because they're a little bit dried out. But don't worry, they'll rehydrate once they're in the liquid. So I am waiting for this to boil. And this is on my high heat burner. Sorry that I'm moving the camera so around. And then I'm going to lower the heat. And I'm going to add these items and I'm going to let it simmer. And I will show you all that. What I'm going to make with this is I got a couple bags of salad from the food pantry the other day. And I thought it might be nice to have soup in a salad. I've got 2 bags of this nice Southwest chopped salad. It's a kit. It's got everything in it. So we're going to have that. And I'm going to make some delicious biscuits. And I have given you guys that recipe before. I will show them to you when they come out of the oven. So that is what's for dinner tonight. How many of you guys love this soup? This is one of my favorite soups, really. So I'm waiting for this to boil. Oh, my broccoli, yum yum. And I will be back to show you the rest. Thanks, bye. Okay, so the cream and broth and onion flour mixture finally came to a boil. So I added my matchstick carrots. So it calls for a cup, so I added 2 cups, and it called for 3 cups of broccoli, so this is 6 cups. So now I'm going to simmer it and, you know, watch it carefully because it is mostly a cream base and we don't want it to scorch in the bottom. So I'm going to let that simmer for about 20-25 minutes, and then I'm going to add my cheese, and I will come back when I do that. Okay, so I just added the cheddar cheese. You can still see there's kind of chunks in there, and I'm going to let it melt. I added like half of teaspoon of some fine sea salt. I didn't want to overdo it, so I'll taste it once everything's melted. And then the recipe calls for 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, so I just did 2 pinches since it's doubled. And then I'm just going to add some pepper to taste. So doesn't that look delicious already, even though it's not quite ready? Oh my god, it looks so good, you guys. Yummo. Let me show you the biscuits. I just put them in the oven. They look delicious too. I've got them in there for 8 minutes, and then I'll check them. And then I'll come back and I'll show you it when it's all done. All right, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, here's the finished product. Look at that yumminess. Look at that. You could also, if you wanted it to be a little bit smoother and you don't like these big chunks, you could take a cup of it out, blend it, and pour it back in. But I kind of like all of that, so that's what I'm going to do. This makes, let's see, 8 1-cup servings. So here are my biscuits. I like to top them with a little bit of butter when they come out of the oven. And I've already taken the liberty of dishing out 2 bowls for Steve and myself. My son just got home from his dad's, so he's upstairs playing video games, and my sister's resting. So this is a nice meal, because if you leave it, you know, on low if you want, or if you just turn it off, it'll stay warm for a while, and you could have anybody come and get what they want when they want it, you know, up to a reasonable amount of time. It won't break. We're going to reheat it tomorrow. Now, sometimes what'll happen when you reheat it the second day, it will break a little bit. And to solve that, all you want to do is just whisk it real quick. You know, I prefer to heat mine up in a pot, you know, and just heat it up slowly. Just takes a few minutes, and then you just beat it. So we'll see how much we have left over tonight after we all eat. This is so yummy and very economical, especially if you get some of the ingredients from the food pantry. For me, the carrots came from the food pantry, the broccoli, the chicken broth, the butter, and the onion. So the only thing out of pocket for me, of course, were the spices and the flour. So not bad. And then, you know, but still, you figure a bowl of this at Panera would be $8. And I think that you could pretty much make the whole kit and caboodle for $8, and it's 8 servings more. So very economical. Didn't take much to make. You just have to keep an eye on it a little bit. You know, it took about, I would say, 40 minutes to make this pot of soup, and that's pretty awesome. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, please feel free to join our family, our community. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. My content focuses around food pantry blessings, stocking your pantry, homemaking, being a mom, middle age for us girls, some things for men too, and different things like that. So I enjoyed making this video for you. If there's anything you'd like to see me make, please comment below. I will leave this recipe linked in the comment before. This is not my original recipe. I have left the biscuit recipe in my chicken noodle soup video, but I will link that as well. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful, restful Sunday night. I'm sending love from New Jersey. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.